Hello and welcome back to Age of Empires 2. I, of course, am Lord Forwind, here playing through the Joan of Arc campaign. So, before I do anything else, I want to apologize. I realize now that there was an after summary screen of like how I did in the Joan's arrival at Chillon, but I didn't notice that. So let's continue to episode 2 here, the Maid of Orleans.
March 26th, Chinon. It is one thing for a band of dispirited soldiers to put their trust in a teenage girl. It is entirely another for that girl to be given command of the army of an entire nation. We were filled with pride when we heard the Dauphin's heralds pronounce Joan the Maid as commander of the army of France. So that she may look like a general, the Dauphin presented Joan with a great war horse and a suit of white armor. Jean instructed me to look for an ancient sword buried beneath the altar of a local church. I was skeptical, but not only did the men unearth a rusted blade, but we found that the sword belonged to Charlemagne, grandfather of France. I shall not doubt her word again. Still visible on the hilt was the fleur-de-lis. Jean adopted the fleur-de-lis as her symbol and had it blazoned upon her battle standard. Wherever Jean goes, the standard goes also. It goes with us to Orleans. The city of Orleans is one of the finest in France, but it is under siege by our enemies, England and Burgundy, and is about to fall. This war has dragged on for 100 years with precious few French victories. The people of Orleans need a savior. They are to get Joan of Arc.
Okay, time to rescue a besieged city. Objective: Joan must survive. The cathedral in Orleans must remain standing. Escort Jean to Blois so that she may command the French army. Hurry to Orleans before the English cause much damage. Beware of British forces south of the river, but don't forget to rendezvous with your army in Blois. Once your army's supplies arrive in Orleans, you will be able to build up your forces. Frankish knights are useful in taking care of British longbows and siege weapons. Frankish castles are inexpensive, provide excellent defenses. Use market trade for resources, yada yada. British castles have large garrisons, best to assemble a large attack force. Orleans farms are located west of the city, but outside of the city walls invulnerable. Okay. So here's Joan. She's now at 200 health, 2 basic armor, 2 pierce armor, and 17 attack, making her fairly useful. The other knights that we had no longer are with us. I don't know whether that was because they were expected to have died there or what, but they're not around. So let's gather our units. At least we got better troops this time. And we have a scout, so let's run out here. So Jean can hold her own in combat. In fact, she can take on a couple units before she loses. And not if I run right into an entire enemy army, though. Okay, that was bad. Come on. Oh, shoot. They're gonna... Oh, they didn't kill my scout. That's amazing. Okay. I keep pulling back my units. To be fair, that was light cavalry versus knights, so we did have an advantage. But I almost lost the scout, and that would have been just dumb. To be fair, they did attack really fast. There's still one guy left. We'll send the Duke d'Orléans, or however you say it, to go fight him. Sometimes the game does stutter a little bit. He is just, this Duke guy is just really strong. That's weird. Why didn't you heal my two-handed swordsman? Okay, now you're healing the swordsman. Come on, heal the scout. There we go. Monks are going to be a very good asset, especially in scenarios like Jean's, where we have a limited military force at the beginning. Looks like we've made it to wherever we wanted to go. There we go.
Welcome to Bois, Jean Navarre.
Bois. Okay, Bois. Did not know it was called Bois. Okay. Let's... What we got here? Trade carts. Why? Delivered 6 trade carts of supplies to the new town center. Okay, so these things are now become immensely precious to us. On the same level as Jean, if not even greater. I guess I'll start by moving you forward.
Now, on to Orleans. We need to get those supplies past the British.
Yeah, that we do. I don't know how we're gonna do that. Obviously, I'll try and keep my heroes out of combat as much as I can. Same thing with the supply. The supply carts have no combat ability, so we're gonna have to keep them very safe. Do they have health? They have 70 health. Ugh. As usual, we'll scout ahead as much as possible. Scout cavalry are amazing, especially when you need to find out what's going on ahead of you. Plus, light cavalries actually have decent... Yeah, okay. Apparently they're sending a monk. Where's the monk? There we go. Please kill the monk before he converts one of you, if you could. There we go. Okay. So, I don't know. I assume you guys are vaguely familiar with the units in this, but monks can convert your units, which means they join the enemy side. It is really annoying because it costs you control of those units. Plus, then you have to fight them. You can upgrade things so that your units die when converted, but not particularly typical. Let's not fight next to the... Okay. Took a little bit of damage there. Actually, we're going to end up taking a half-decent amount of damage here unless I do something. Okay. Come on, knights. We need you on the front lines. Come on, Duke. You of all people need to be in the combat. Oh, come on. Wrong targets. Pull these guys back. Can we get my scout back to the monk? I'm going to try. He's pretty much dead. If I send him forward, he's going to die, so... We'll use archers on the monastery. I'll use the knights and the duke on the actual tower. I'm glad they didn't give murder holes to the AI in this area. Monk appears instantly shot full of arrows. Oh, there he is. I was wondering where the monk disappeared off to. Okay. All of you guys, destroy that building if you would. We're almost at Orleans. Okay, Scout is on his way. I just realized they could have just converted my Duke there, which would have been a disaster. Come on. There we go. I think this stuttering must come from like a graphics difference from when the game was created and how it runs now. I think this is where we need to go, so... Based off a river, a bridge across a river. Okay, we're almost there. There we go, we made it. Okay, what is it? There we go, pause. F3 is pause, which is nice, because I can still interact with things. So, I don't know if that's the entire city, but it is intact. Mostly. We have to deliver the trade carts to the town centers. There we go. Okay, so there is some more to discover. We do not have a monastery or anything. Okay. Do have some units, but we can't actually do anything with our villagers yet. Okay, so I have to destroy one of the British castles. Okay, convince the British to withdraw by destroying one of their castles. Lovely. Let's get started, I guess. That's too much. Okay. We'll start with 5 of these, get some food income. I'm going to keep looking, make sure that there is no other, what are termed Gaia units, or rebel units that we can then pick up. Looks like the farms are out here. Unprotected though, which kind of sucks. I might just leave them be and farm inside the city, which doesn't make any sense that I can farm on cobblestone, but unless I can find a defensive position here. I might be able to throw up a stone wall, which would protect the farms. I'll do that for the moment. I really need to get to the castle edge. Okay. Let's see, am I going to be able to do this? Whoa, 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 okay, hang in there. I don't really want to be this far outside the walls, but if they're going to give me that many farms, I think to some degree I should do something about it. Let's upgrade our infantry a bit. Where can we place? I guess we should send them over there. South British or North British. I'm going to research cartography. I don't usually do so, but it should hopefully give me some more vision than I currently have. I'm going to use the Duke to hopefully knock out that outpost. Out of all my units, he'll have the best chance of getting away if attacked. Let's upgrade our defensive archers and towers. Gates take the longest to build. I should probably do that. There we go. Now I can jump back to it, which is key. We don't want you actually highlighted. Getting a solid income of both wood and food will be key early on. So let's see. I suspect the South British will be easier to take out, but I can't be sure. The vision really just highlights areas I already knew existed. Looks like the British have arrived, as you can see. There's a British marketplace there. Our wall is going up there. They are attacking. It's not a serious attack. However, they are sending longbows this direction, which we do not want to see. I'm gonna need my whole army to take these guys down, aren't I? Careful, Duke, we don't want to lose you that quickly. You're really good. Let's send the Duke back inside to heal. There was a British... am I going to do it in time? Yes. So if you even make one click to start building, the wall has hit points, which means no one can walk over it. So that should, by and large, protect my farming area. I'm going to throw down another wall in the south here, just to make it safe. Do need to do a little bit more scouting down there. Probably need to upgrade lumberjacks. Probably throw up a tower or two here just to be safe. Pretty crude way of extending my defenses though, but... Okay, and let's throw a tower there and a tower there. Oops, you're a farmer, not a fighter. There we go. The wall towers killed off any of those attackers in that direction as well. Okay. This is definitely going to be a more than one episode level, by the way. So we'll stop in a couple minutes. Okay, good. We found some gold right there. Not much, but it's a start. Scouting the riverbank here just to make sure there's nothing to really be that worried about. And let's get another 5 view there. At this point, since the British are not really pushing me too much, I might just try and out-tech them. Hit the next age, hit the castle age, get knights, and then battering rams probably. Let's just figure out what's out here. Make sure there's no surprises hidden in the woods. I doubt there are, but... okay, game lagged there. We do not actually have an archery range, which is rather strange. At least I don't see it. No, we really don't. So, let's build an archery range right there, if you would. Longbowmen are powerful archers, but even they can't take out towers at this point effectively. They will be able to if they got further range, but the AI is not really the best at doing that. Can I do that? I in fact can. There is a cavalry unit going that way though. Nope, looks like they're backing off. Oh, they have a mangonel. Let's send Joan. She should be fast enough. One of the few things that can destroy towers with any effectively battering ram and trebuchets are mangonels. You wouldn't think so, but they do an annoyingly large amount of damage to towers. However, they are absolute mincemeat before the might of Jean. Let's get you up here. I need to get that repaired. I'm amazed they're not killing off my builder. How'd they get in the city? Oh, they must have come in when one of my units was walking through the gate, I guess? That's not problematic in the slightest. Let's rebuild that tower a little bit. Not going to be able to rebuild it that much because we're low on stone. There we go. Okay. And our wall, despite being built up and down a hill to a river, is actually going to protect that entire region. Can't repair out of resources. That's okay. Get a mining camp going. Okay, we now can build more archers. Probably not going to at the moment, but it's good to have the option. Right now we're not in that much danger. I managed to save a good amount of my knights. I think 2 battering rams should be able to take that out. Maybe more. This area is entirely barren apparently. Cool. Boy, you really went the long way to get in there, didn't you? And we'll do that. So that will be it for this episode. We'll continue this next time. It'll be a 2-parter. We're off to a good start. It's now a matter of pretty much just teching up and then taking out one of the castles. So thank you guys all for watching, and I'll see you all next time. Bye for now.